What's going on, guys? Got another Madden 13 online ranked match for you. Still going on with our all 32 team series. Today I'm running with the Broncos. He's got the Cowboys. The Broncos are my team. That's been my favorite team since a little kid. So this game I had to be sure to play well, which honestly I don't think I did. In advance, I want to apologize for the voiceover quality. I don't have my normal mic with me, and I'm trying to get this video out today. So I'm just using the mic on my computer. So as you can see, we ended up getting the pick right there on the first drive, and we're trying to punch it in for the touchdown right there. Just bad blocking, couldn't hold our blocks, and he forces us into a fourth down. And instead of taking my points, I end up going for it, and I don't get it. Just a word of advice, don't do that. If you get a turnover, get some points out of it if you can. I mean, if you're in a scoring position, because they're free points, you end up getting the stop. But as I was saying, the Broncos are my team. Some of my subscribers that are my friends know that I'm a diehard Broncos fan. So yeah, and we're going up against these Cowboys. They got some weapons. They got DeMarco Murray, Miles Austin, Dez Bryant, but then you have Tony Romo, who is inconsistent as anybody. But he ends up playing well with them. This game actually goes to the fourth quarter. I'm not sure if we've had any games that have done that yet in this series, so I think it'll be a first. Right here we have Tony Romo flushed out of the pocket. He ended up, I don't know what happened. See, we're already farther in the commentary. But he is here. He was inside the red zone, ends up taking the sack there. And these little seam routes and corner routes, I was throwing up zones to cover those, but my guys just reacted poorly all game to those. I don't know what the deal was. But as you can see, he ends up scoring first, and so we're playing from behind. I think that's another first for this series, but I put in Fannin because he's got the 94 speed. He's a big back, and right here showing off that 94 speed, breaking it to the outside. Nobody's gonna catch him, and end up diving into the end zone with the front flip. And there we are. We're we're tied 7-7. And like I said, Fannin, if you don't know, he's probably like 6th on the depth chart of the Broncos. But he's got like a 94 speed, and he's a big back. He breaks some tackles. He will fumble it if you get hit hard enough, but I like using him as a running back when I play with Denver. In real life, I like Denver's backs, but for the game, I stick with Fannin. So right here, back to it. He's on offense, and we bait him, try to get the user pick, but Williams drops the pick. And these Broncos, they're a pretty legit team. They're one of the teams I like to play with up at the higher levels. The only thing that I wish they had was a mobile quarterback, but with Manning being as accurate as he is, kind of makes up for it. Right there, he gets the nice play, and he's up 14-7. We're back on offense here. But on defense, Denver's just completely nasty. I mean, they got Doomerville, Von Miller, DJ Williams, Woodyard, Champ Bailey, Tracy Porter, Chris Harris. The only thing they don't really have is safeties, which they paid for that in the playoffs. And then on offense, you got Peyton Manning, Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, Dreesen. You have so many weapons all over the field. And so they're a really good team to play with. Right here, we're moving the ball down the field. I'm feeling comfortable on offense. He hasn't really done much to stop me. He did stop me on that fourth down, but I think I just made some bad play calls. Right here, we pick up the first down. We're inside of the 10-yard line, and Fannin ends up taking it in for a second touchdown of the day. And it's tied up 14-14. Right there, we get the second drop by Williams on that same play. I read it both times, but he drops the pick. Right here, he's going deep, and both my guys go for the pick and drop it. But finally, we end up with the user pick with DJ Williams, and we're back on offense. We get to go ahead and try to take a lead here. We go deep here to Fannin. and that was right before half. So this is halftime, and as you guys know how much it irritates me when people when they have the lead or the game's tied and the game's not on the line yet, and they want to go ahead and kick onside kicks, but we end up scoring, making him pay for his dumb decision, and we have the lead now, 21-14. And I'm gonna let you guys know. You guys already know that I hate that, but he does that the whole second half. He doesn't kick it regular one time in the whole second half, and that's why this guy irritated me to play. I end up playing like really emotionally, which is never smart as a Madden player. You always want to keep your composure, but I end up playing really emotionally, making some big mistakes. Right here, I go back to the play we just scored on. I wasn't paying attention to the user, and he gets the nice user pick, which was a good play by him. I had my guy, he had inside position, but he played that well. And we give the ball right back to him after we made the stop. So now he has a chance to tie this game up. We could have had a 2-score lead, but we just made a bad read. So right here, I think right there he ended up getting a penalty or something. That's why it switched over. But right here, he ends up putting it in, tying the game up, and this game is still close. Third quarter, and the game's tied up. Right there, kicking onside kicks again. Right here, we got hit right when we were going to throw it, so we didn't throw it in time. But we hit the out route, end up getting the first down. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Fannin taking it in, gets hit hard but hangs on to the ball there. And here I believe he holds us to a fourth and goal again, or not goal, but holds us to a 4th down again. And again we end up failing on the 4th down, giving the ball back. Again, I should have taken my points, but I was being greedy, being too confident. This guy had his opportunities. This game's still close. Right here, it gets a little boring. He runs the same play over and over, which I can't blame him. It was working for him. Look at these gains he's pulling off. But he gets greedy, ends up passing it, and Tracy Porter with the flashback play, cutting the route off just like in the Super Bowl, and takes it in for the pick 6. We have the lead now, 28-21. Big play by Tracy Porter. So we're back on defense. We've made some stops, and now we're just trying to hold him from scoring so that we can get a multiple possession lead. But right there, he gets the big play over the top on us. I had no safeties over the top, so he's in good position to score again. Right here, we got everything locked up, and he ends up taking the sack. And so it's 3rd and 13, and he gets the catch, but Miles Austin is out of bounds. So we end up holding him to the field goal. We still have the lead, and here we go again. Mr. Onside Kicks. I guess this one's a little acceptable because he's down, but still, since he'd already been doing it, it made me mad, made me an emotional player, which was bad for me. Right there, we squeeze it in between 2 defenders somehow. That was a miracle play. But we go up top here to Demarius Thomas for the touchdown. We got a 35-24 lead, and now we're feeling good. We made some stops on defense. We got a multiple possession lead, and Woodyard with the big pick right there. And he ends up, this happens every game, chasing us to the corner. We jump in for the touchdown. And this game has gotten out of hand in like 30 seconds. These Broncos can put up points in bunches, offensively and defensively. But I got to give this guy a little credit. He didn't quit. He kept pushing at it, kept making plays, and he kept scoring, which is good for him. But with a lead like this, I always feel comfortable. I feel like even if he scores, we can come back right at him and score. But right there, he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and kicks another onside kick, which now I can see why you would do that. But like I said, he'd been doing it all game, so it was just getting on my nerves. But we're back on offense. Here we're going up over the top. He probably could have got a pick there, but he doesn't. Right there, the infinity engine, that thing can tick you off sometimes. But right there, we get it to Decker, fall down so we don't fumble the ball, and we're just trying to somewhat run out this clock and put some points on the board. And this play that I've been running every game and for the last 2 games has not worked at all. Finally comes through. The running back gets open behind the corner and we put it into the end zone. Right there was my emotion coming out. I come out and do what I hate people to do to me. They have the lead and kick the onside. And there, that play, Raheem Moore, that is what cost the Broncos their season this year. Was plays like that. You saw Raheem Moore back behind and he ends up in front of the receiver trying to make a play on the ball, just like in real life. Madden, I gotta give you props on that. That was pretty real life right there. Right here we go back to that same play, hit Demaryius Thomas over the middle, just kind of running up the score now. Right here we play it smart, not playing emotionally, actually kick the ball off deep, and try to force this guy to score and hopefully not let him score again on us. He had just been making us mad, so we end up just trying to put up as many points as we can. I think we end up actually putting another touchdown on the board if I remember right. But right there we get another pick. Adams with the pick. He's an alright player, but I just wish Denver could get some faster safeties, definitely, but some better safeties overall. So right here the game's pretty much over. Got about a minute left. We're just trying to run up the score because I'm mad at him for doing onside kicks when the game was tied. Playing kind of like a punk, I guess, but it is what it is. So right here it's 3rd and 10. We end up going over to the corner route to Eric Decker, pick up the first down. There's 9 seconds left, and we punch it in with Fannin for his 3rd touchdown of the game. And that pretty much ends the game. He's got 4 seconds left here. This will be the last play of the game. So I just want to thank you guys for watching again. If you like the content, if you have constructive criticism, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button, and there he is dropping the big boy points. Until next time, I'm out.